You're listening to Girl Talk.
Y Más, a podcast created to empower women through all stages of life.
I'm Marisa.
And I'm Canela.
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to follow us
on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Girl Talk Y Más.
Let's chat. Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Girl Talk Y Más.
Hey guys.
So it's a somber time in Texas right now because of Hurricane Harvey that has literally destroyed most of our state, and it's just super sad to see. I mean, us in San Antonio really didn't
feel.
Yeah, we had rain and winds. We had nothing compared to what the people on the coast and our friends in Houston and Galveston area have all suffered, and it's just been so much to
saddening,
see. Yeah, so sad, and it's going to be months, even years of recovery to even get back to any kind of normalcy. So we wanted to share a few ways that you guys can help. There's a few things that are going on nationally, obviously, like the American Red Cross. You can donate to them.
Yes.
There's a number you can text, and it will actually take it off your phone bill. Like your phone bill will just charge you $10. So we're going to share all this information too on our pages. But it's a number you can text for the American Red Cross, and you can literally Google it. And
very convenient way to donate.
Yeah, it's super convenient because it'll just charge your phone $10 extra. You don't have to put in your card information. You don't have to be a part of any type of payment business. You can just send it. And then I personally have a family that I'm helping, and it's the Rendon family, and they are from Michigan, actually the same area, Michigan, that I'm from. And their family got here 3 weeks ago from Michigan,
wow.
Literally in a U-Haul. They got here and they moved to Katy, Texas, and they have lost everything. Their house is probably not able to be moved back into. Both of their cars are totally gone. They have 4 kids, and they have nothing. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm working with people here in San Antonio to try to get them what they need. Like I think they can use. I mean, they have a PayPal account, which I'm going to share, and you can donate through their PayPal account, obviously, and any gift cards or anything like that, I'm going to be collecting for them and getting to them and mailing something to them as soon as possible. And then I'm also going to take a load of things to them once I have enough for like the kids and everything, because they have 4 kids all under the age of 14. So I just want to help Monique and her family as much as I can. And so if anybody can donate, please reach out to me, contact us, DM us on Girl Talk Y Más or at meximoments.com, and
yes,
we will get everything to her and her family. But there's also a clothing drive.
Eye Candy Boutique throwing a plus size clothing drive. It's an easy way to help out, and we will post the links on our website.
So you can actually go and drop off there any clothing that is for plus size men or women, extra large or larger. And she's taking the donations, and she's going to get them to all the victims in the area that need the clothing, because unfortunately a lot of the shelters lack in plus size clothing. So
so that would be a really neat way to help out those in need.
Yes.
And the plus size clothing is just it's all around, men and female, teenagers, and
men, women, anybody
okay
extra, she's taking anything extra large or larger. So
okay, all right.
So that'll be perfect. So if you're in the San Antonio area and you want to help, please look for Eye Candy Boutique. She's in downtown. She's in Houston and Navarro, and you guys can donate there. And then there's also a national way to donate for diapers. If you're local here in San Antonio, Pino's Palette, Alamo Heights, is accepting donations of diapers and wipies for the Texas Diaper Bank. And then you can also, if you're not here in Texas, donate electronically through Amazon Smile, and you can donate there, and they will go for diapers and wipes. Unfortunately, again, maybe you don't know, but a lot of shelters and places like that do not have they don't supply those. That's one thing they don't supply, is like diapers, formula, wipes, things like that. So that's
so if you like to coupon and you get diapers for really, really expensive, please, we could use the help.
Yes,
Houston could use the help.
Yeah, they can. All around. Personally, like, I have a few friends that have been affected by it. I know our friend Connie from Amados had to evacuate her home. I know Copiela Marie had to evacuate her home. Those are both Houston Latina bloggers, and they had to evacuate. I had and evacuated sooner. But some of them they don't know what their homes look like, and then of course the whole coastal line where our friend Sweet Life Bake, Vienna from Sweet Life
Yes.
Bake, where she's from, and she's had a tremendous loss for her and her family. So it's just
House has been in the generations. Yeah, I
yeah,
heard it's
her house is,
sad.
yeah, her house has been in the generations of her family, and she's probably not going to be able to get that back to what she had it. So anything you can do to help anybody in Texas.
We'd sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah, and of course the San Antonio Food Bank accepts monetary donations. You can do that online, clothing donations, and of course if you're here in San
Volunteering.
Antonio, yeah, go and volunteer. Just help Texas during this time and keep Texas in your prayers. And we appreciate everybody
We
for.
appreciate, yes, everybody coming together and supporting each other, not only empowerment, but when of time of need as well.
Yes, for sure.
Hi, Nadia.
Hi.
Nadia. Yay. Welcome, Nadia.
I'm so excited. Yes, it's going great.
Kind of questions have you been asked, and what advice have you given?
Yeah, we got some fun responses back from your question, Nadia.
I know. I was really excited. So one of them, I have one from Tanya, and she asked us, I'm finding the same old people on every platform. I know there's got to be a cool spot to meet people the old-fashioned way.
Oh, don't you wish?
Oh, that's neat.
In town, but where? There's couples everywhere I turn. Well, Tanya,
Preach.
Yes, and it's so true. San Antonio, I consider it the fishbowl. So everywhere you turn, you are going to find couples. You are going to find the same people. But I think my advice to you would just be networking. Well, after being in the dating pool for such a long time, we're all going to come across that. Especially, I don't know if you're on a dating app, but you are going to see the same people on social media or those dating apps.
Yeah, however, I think she's mentioned that to me before, that she's on a few different ones and they're all the same people.
So everybody, if you're dating, you're like on several apps, not just one app.
Right.
Is that what my understanding?
There's now levels of, like, Tinder is usually for hooking up. Bumble is a lot of young professionals. Hinge is more of a recommendation based on your friends on Facebook who they think you would match with.
Interesting.
Wow.
So there's a lot of these opportunities to meet different people. But I have recently gotten off. I've been off of Bumble for the last 3 weeks. So, like, what I've been doing lately is just networking. That's how I feel like I meet new people. So that person introduces you to another person. Or, hey, I'm having a party. Do you want to come? Mm-hmm. Yes, I want to put myself out there to be given that opportunity.
For somebody to see you, meet
somebody new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Meet somebody new. Even girlfriend networking events. You meet new girlfriends. You're going to dinner with them. Then they're like, hey, let's go for a night out. I'll be honest, if I do go to a bar, my intentions are not to go meet someone. My intentions are just to have a good time with my girlfriends. So that's never really the intention when I go out. However, they bring other people who introduce me to other individuals.
Right.
And that's kind of that's why I would suggest networking. That's the best way I would say to meet new people.
That's good advice. Okay. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then you kind of like get the inside scoop, like, is he a good guy? Is he not? Is he a player?
Oh, because people know him. People know him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now, there's going to be the people that absolutely will not say anything negative about their friends. And that is perfectly okay. I think that individual will tell you who they are later on if you do get to know them and on that personal level. So just give yourself time, and definitely networking, I would say, would be the best way to meet new people.
Perfect. What other questions did you get?
So my second question was by Lady and the Dachshund. She basically asked, so much of the dating involves online profiles. How do you make genuine connections? I come back to just the questions that you're looking to ask someone. My one go-to question is, why are you on an app? And some of them will say, well, I'm just looking for fun. If you're looking for fun, then y'all are on the same page. Some of them will be totally honest with you and say, I'm looking for something serious. And on these apps, there's black and white. Either you're going to find someone that is really like down to be in a relationship or someone who just wants to have a good time. And you'll tell right away. So I think it's based on the questions that you ask when you are on your date. And I usually recommend that if you are on a dating site, you give them about a week to initiate a date. And then after that, you know, if a guy's just looking out to take you for drinks, it's probably not a good idea. Because what, to me, it just seems like he wants to, or serious. You know, to me, it's not like he's wanting to have a genuine connection. You know, he's looking to see what you're going to be like after a few drinks. So definitely drink in moderation.
Watch out for those ladies.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to meet for drinks. It's a little bit more casual. I know a lot of girlfriends that do enjoy that casual setting. But I think dinner is a little bit more formal, and you get to ask and have more of a genuine conversation at a dinner table compared to a bar, when people are usually like really just trying to have a good time there. But again, it just depends on what you're looking for and what you're striving for on a dating app.
So what are some places that you've had dinner at that you think, oh, this would be a really awesome place to suggest to our listeners to go eat because it's X, Y, and Z?
Well, yeah, definitely. So it depends on the area. I always try to make my dates feel like I'm fair. You know, I don't say, hey, come to my side of town. You know, that we always try to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Usually one of my favorite spots, it is downtown. It's called Zinc. It is very quiet. They do have a great dinner options. So Zinc is one of them. It's literally like, I think it's Presa.
Oh, cool.
And then and then if you're having fun at that point, you can go right next door to Davenport, and it's a little cute bar. And you can go to bars, but it just depends on, you know, if you're having a good time at dinner. So, but I would recommend that place. And then I love Paisanos. That's obviously a chain, but it is really quiet there as well. So that would be a good place.
Intimate setting to get to know somebody.
Yeah,
and
a good place to talk. Yeah, that's good. Yay.
Nino, thank you. Anything else you want to share with us?
Who else? Yeah, did anybody else give you any other good questions?
They mostly did comment. So like, there was one, Live Namaste Yoga. She just said it's just exhausting. It was hard enough when I was dating with all the social media platforms. I can't imagine having to date with all the information out there.
Because you were married, right? You were married before?
Yeah.
So now you're okay.
I got married really young. Yes, and now I've been single for about 6 or 7 years, if I'm doing my math right.
So what would you maybe advise to somebody who's trying to get back in the game, or maybe, you know, like eventually when they're ready, they're gonna want to start to meet people. Like how would they go about that?
I would suggest, you know, I think everyone has their own timetable. I think definitely going out with friends and trying to stay busy. During a breakup, it's really hard because you've always been with someone your entire time, whether it's been 10 years or 3 years or 5 years, you've been with someone this whole time. So I think staying busy is going to be the first thing that typically people do. And focusing on themselves. So that's what I would do. Focus on myself. Start a routine for your individual self first.
That's just about you. It's all about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it about you. And I think the right person is going to come along. I've been selfish and I'm pretty out there myself. But you're going to find out, do you want to be forward with someone as forward as I am? Or do you want to kind of be laid back and kind of just go with the flow? I think you have to figure yourself out first, and then determine if a relationship is something that you want. So many people go years without going into a relationship after they have broken up with someone. Other people jump right into something new. They fall in love, get married. There's really no right or wrong, but I think it's really just figuring yourself out for the first couple of months to see what it is that you want.
So wow, you did great.
Thank you. Pero ¿dónde está mi novio?
I know. He's coming, girl. He's coming.
Yeah.
He's on his way. I feel it.
My mom keeps praying.
I bet. All your mom and your tías are lighting your candles and
con la agua bendita y todo, barriéndote.
I go to church and my brother's like, hey, did you meet anyone at church? Boy, I go to church to pray, not to look for my husband.
I know.
So thanks again, Nadia, for talking to us and for listening to our listeners and answering their questions.
You're welcome. The questions and the comments, it makes me feel really excited that people are wanting to know my advice. So thank you. Thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity.
And we're coming on today.
And guys, continue to send your questions into Nadia. Any feedback to what she's saying in this episode, or anything new that you guys might be wondering as it pertains to any type of relationship, or your work life, your dating life, your family life, any type of questions. We're here to be your girl talk. I'm really loving the feedback that we're getting on our girl talk. A lot of people have messaged me and just said, "Oh, I feel like I'm at the coffee table, with my friends, and I put it on, and I feel like I'm just talking with my friends at the table, and I drink my coffee and I listen to you guys." And that makes us feel good, because that's exactly
so good.
yeah, that's exactly the vibe that we wanted to put off. But this week's feature is a long time coming, because we have been trying to get this one nailed down for a while. But Canela, you know how much we love Vive Cosmetics, and how proud of how proud we are of Leslie and Joanna for going after a dream of creating a Latina-owned business and a product that is for skin tones of all Latinas that we have. We're from dark. There's Afro Latinas to your blue-eyed, light-skinned. Like me, I have freckles and light skin. There's a range of colors that we all are, and these glosses, matte lip glosses, are amazing. Are absolutely amazing. Amazing. I mean, they stay on forever. I know I told you and Nadia before, but I ate chicken wings, y'all. Chicken wings with my lip gloss on, and that did not come off. So that just goes to tell you, it's beso proof. You can give lots of besos with it, and that's their hashtag, is hashtag beso proof. We want to welcome Leslie and Joanna to Girl Talking Mas.
Welcome to Girl Talking Mas.
But we're so happy to finally talk to you guys. How's everything going over there?
It's been kind of crazy, and and that's something we didn't expect it to be, when we first were starting. So it's been awesome, but also trying to figure out inventory and how to stay stock and make
Yeah, definitely. That's something that, like Leslie said, we didn't expect it. Mm-hmm. I mean, everything takes twice as long as we thought it would. So we're trying to find that happy medium where we order fast enough for it to be shipped, and delivered once we sell out. But it's been an awesome ride so far. I mean, we're so excited.
No, it's amazing of how fast everything is selling out. Because I mean, it just shows the demand that was there, that nobody thought of, but you guys did, and
are fulfilling.
Yeah, and you're and it's like you're resonating with so many of us. And me and Lisa were just talking. We were like, oh, what do we love so much about it? Obviously, besides how it feels in the formula, that it's the best matte lip gloss ever. The names, it all resonates with us as Latinas.
Yes, that was the goal.
Yeah. How did you guys go through picking all the names for everything?
It was basically through color, and then from the color came the name inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
We already had a bank, when we were, when Joanna and I were talking about the idea and how it would work. Obviously, we were like, oh my god, it would be so cool if we had a lipstick and we would name it this,
Mm-hmm.
like that, and when we were barely starting. So from there, you really kind of had, we had to do what we want to do, and some of the names we wanted to name it. But then once we, developed, we established our colors and all that, then it just kind of came together.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah, it was funny because I don't know if you heard our last episode of Girl Talking Mas, but we were talking about things that we're obsessed with. And Alisa, one of your things are her luchadora. She's like, literally, it's kind of crazy because all my outfits have to resonate around me wearing luchadora.
Yes. I color coordinate just to wear it.
And that's what we wanted. At the end of the day, we wanted you to have, a feeling with the lipstick. And it's about empowering, and, we want the community to be together. We want to empower women. And for us, I don't know if you see some of our interviews, but we always say this, that, we started everything ourselves from scratch. And a lot of people have that, feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it, maybe I should wait. And, we just want to show people that even with low resources, you can do anything you want, and people are going to, resonate to it if you do it the right way. So
yeah, I mean, that's so funny. That's what kind of goes right into our first question. So what triggered, what was the trigger for the idea? I know I read a little bit about it, but I kind of want to hear it from you guys as your, the trigger that made you want to say hey, we need to make a makeup line for Latina and Latinx community. What was that aha moment for you guys where you're like, we can do this. Let's try to do this.
Last year, I was working at a nonprofit where we focused on entrepreneurship and financial literacy for the Latino community here in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
So through there, all this information I didn't have before. And I saw how like hard work our people is, like I can think it, like they don't have, documents, and they're, they, like earn like $20,000 a year for a family of four, and they're still trying to make it happen. And it was so inspiring and like awe, and I was so in awe and like wow, like people that have are like trying to make it, trying to do something for themselves and their kids, and it kind of like sparked my thought. I'm like, why not me? I'm in this position where I'm so privileged to have a college degree and have supportive parents, and like, if they can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I kind of started looking like, if I'm actually going to take the time and invest money to do something, it has to be something I like. So I'm like, thinking like, what do I like? And like, what can I like create something out of it? And then I kind of started looking around, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I love makeup. I love cultura, and I love my people, and like, why not marry the two? And then Joanna and I we're also trying to do blogs and stuff. So me and Joanna were at a conference last year in LA, and I kind of brought the idea up to her, and I was like, hey, I have this idea of like, having like this makeup line that includes, that highlights and promotes the, the Latino and Latina culture, and go from there. And she's like, oh my God, I thought something similar.
Oh, how funny.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so it's awesome because it was actually, the idea just came up, or it started a year ago this past weekend, and it was interesting because we were back in LA a year later doing our pop-up store, and me and Leslie were one night before going to sleep, we're just contemplating. We're like, oh my God, like this idea started a year ago this weekend. Same weekend, we're back in LA a year later, and we have a pop-up. So it was just so surreal.
Wow.
To think back and realize it was a year ago. But it was amazing. I mean, when Leslie came to me with that idea, like when she was like, oh, I was like, oh my God, I've been thinking about that. For me, I'm a small business owner. I do taxes, so I have a small franchise. So for me to be a business owner already, and my mom works in the field. My dad, he passed away when I was only 7 months, so my mom raised me by myself. So for me to have my own business already, it's just such a big, it's a big achievement. So when Leslie came to me, and I have the love for beauty. I buy all things makeup, but I never felt like I was represented by any brand.
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of us Latinas feel that way. So when she came to me, I'm like, oh my God, I've been thinking about that same thing. So that's kind of how the idea started. Little glimpse of it, but it's been so surreal so far. So to see the support and the of everybody liking it and sharing it with people.
Yeah, that's because it was funny. We interviewed Ruby a few weeks ago, and she was telling us how you guys all. Yeah, I love Ruby. Ruby's been a long time, like we've connected for a long time now, and she was telling us how you guys connected over at We All Grow Latina, and how and so yeah, and she was like, now to see you guys with your makeup line, she's like, it's so awesome. She's like, I'm so proud of them, and because she kind of saw it happening, from when you guys were younger, and it was just like, it just really is, and we're so proud of you, and we're so glad that you took the initiative and you went out there and did it, because you're showing other Latinas that are trying to do their business that they can do it too.
Exactly.
Yes, that was one of the goals.
And that's exactly what you two are doing, and I can tell you that because I talk to bloggers and business owners here in Texas, and you two always come up as inspiration. Like, look at Vive Cosmetics, they're doing something like this and this, and they have, mind you, they have like a different type of product or everything, but they see you two and they see you guys, and they're like look at them, they're growing, and I know you're inspiring other people that have businesses and have dreams to do that. So just know that you guys are making way more than lip glosses. You are empowering women.
What's so amazing to me is that, like, I didn't realize that I do not, like, I cannot walk out the door until I have the lip gloss on. Like, I do not feel like my outfit is complete till I put on that luchadora. And I'm not even kidding you, because as soon as I turn it on, I feel like a freaking badass.
Yeah.
I'm ready to start my day. And honestly, I never thought that a lip gloss would make me feel like that. And it's just so beautiful that your conversation manifested into a reality, and we're here now interviewing you guys because you guys have.
Aw, it's so awesome. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, it's really, like I said, it's something that just started something out of like love, literally, like
Mhm.
our love for like cosmetics, our love for our community, and then it's like, yeah, it's crazy to say like conversations and ideas, that are, have like can't touch them, like come into reality. Like when me and Joanna were like getting like all of our branding and our boxes and our packaging, and we're like, oh my god, it's real, like
Mhm.
something in our mind, we're like holding it in our hand, and it was like crazy, but
And that's
awesome
another
that.
thing. Yeah, and that's another thing we were gonna ask you. Your packaging and the quality of these lip glosses. Like I usually, and it's funny because I love lip gloss, and I usually have not found a matte lip gloss that I like that made me feel like I had enough lip gloss on, but enough, but it was matte enough. I mean, I love the combination. I don't know how you guys get to the formula. Like, how does that even happen? Like, how do you guys even investigate or figure out the formula and the packaging? Like, how did all that come about? Because your packaging is so
It's
pretty. I love it.
Yeah, oh girl, it was months and months and months of research. We tried so many different manufacturers. I feel like I could lay out all the different, formulas we tried.
Mhm.
It was just trial and error. I mean, we tried
you guys
so
did
many
your
different
homework.
ones. Yeah, we did a lot of research to find, because we did want something that was matte and something that was waterproof, because we've seen and we've tried the ones we've tried. They claim to be matte, they claim to be waterproof, but either they crust or
Mhm.
they come off if you have like something to eat, or even on your mug. So we wanted something like that, and it was just from trial and error until we found the right one. It was, that's why it took us almost a whole year almost to even launch it. We only launched a couple months ago because
Yeah.
we wanted it to be right. I mean, the branding we hired, she's an amazing graphic designer. She actually was at the We All Grow Summit.
Mhm.
Her name is Fabi, and she did our branding and our logo. And I know a lot of people don't realize it, but we don't really talk about it. But our logo,
Mhm.
if you look at it, it has an upside down exclamation point, kind of like in Spanish how you say hola. You know how you put the upside
Mhm.
down
Uh-huh.
exclamation point. So under the eye, there's that little dot to represent like the duality that we are. Hacemos de aquí, pero de nuestro country. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
We have a little bit of both, and we kind of mingle it together. So
Mhm.
that's a little bit about our branding and things.
Yeah, basically, yeah, we did a lot of research and we tried a lot of formulas and we looked at a lot of manufacturers, and that's the part that actually took the longest. And it was important for us, like we want, a high quality product that, people are gonna feel like, the money is worth paying, because people work hard for their money, and we value
Recognize
that.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was just, yeah, like to have it be like complete transfer proof, waterproof, just something long lasting that people are gonna enjoy. Joanna says Fabi, she's actually from Venezuela and she lives in Florida. She's the one. I actually like found her through We All Grow
Mhm.
Summit, and I just like I told Joanna, I was like, hey, this person looks pretty legit. We should like chat with her. And
Mhm.
like right away, like she's actually like Fabi. She's like a big part of like having our branding and vision come to life, because we literally just had like one conversation with her, like explained to her like what our idea was, like what we wanted to do, and from there she like took it and ran, and like it came out
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Aw.
Yeah,
Well,
the
and she's
packaging is
fabulous.
amazing. It really is.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
I get the package. I'm like, especially like you throw the little dulces in there and the confetti. When you first
Yeah.
launched, I was like, oh my God, I feel so special.
Well, I I want to chime in on the actual texture of the lip gloss. So I love the names, because it's all icons that we grew up with. Selena, the slang terms that we grew up with in our Latin community, chingona.
Mhm.
But what I absolutely takes me back when I put it on is, I don't know if you ever, well, I'm sure you gift the Dubalin in your packaging.
Uh huh.
And I don't know, when I was a kid, I would grab the pink one and put it on as a lip gloss. And as lip gloss, because we would play, and we would put on the pink one as lip gloss, and it just takes me back to that. I know it doesn't taste like it, but when I put it on, it just reminds me of being a kid and putting on the pink Duvalin in my lips.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Isn't that funny?
So me and Leslie were actually talking about doing a post and asking people how they ate their duvalin.
Really?
So some people would
I was like,
swirl
you know,
them all.
some people like eat one side first and then the other. Some people like mix it together.
I mean, honestly, the whole packaging with the candies and with the confetti, it was only supposed to be a launch thing, something we did just at the beginning.
Mhm.
But it kind of became a part of us, so people
Yeah.
are excited. It's like a party. We were gonna stop doing it, and then people were like, "No, don't! We love it." So
Yeah.
we just continued it, and we ran with it. And we'll buy different kinds of candies for different countries, and we'll just add a couple candies in there. We've had
That
some
is so
from
neat.
yeah,
It's such
and
a treat.
so
It really
people,
is, because it
yeah,
becomes an experience for people, not just a
Yeah.
product, you know, and you
Correct.
differentiate yourself from like everybody else.
Yeah, that's so true. Like I said, it kind of took a life of its own too. Like we were like, okay, we're like, thinking like what's a great presentation, and we're like, here's add like some we will always look at when bloggers or like influencers receive packages, these PR packages, they receive
Mhm.
like gifts and all this stuff, and it's like, how can we recreate that for our customers since they're like important to us? So like, let's just add candies, and like we just like came up with the idea, and it was, like Joanna said, it's supposed to be just a temporary thing, but like people really, really liked it. So we're like, let's just continue to do it.
Let's
Yeah,
give them
I
what they
loved
want.
it.
It was great.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
So what's next for you
Yeah.
girls? What's next for Viva Cosmetics? Like, is there any other products in the works or anything you secretly want to share with Girl Talking Moms?
Well, we are working on fall colors.
Ooh, yay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Are
that's
you guys
coming
doing a
out this
nude?
year.
Is there like a nude or like a light nude color coming out?
Not now. Since fall is vampy darker shades.
Mhm.
So we'll add just like some darker shades to the mix. Our lighter colors won't come out till spring next year, just so
Okay.
it's the holidays. But we're working on that. We're also like on our this weekend during our pop up in LA.
Mhm.
A lot of people were asking like, are you guys going to do more than lipstick? So it's exciting to see that people are interested in seeing other products besides lipstick.
Yeah, that's
and
what
we're
I was
definitely already
wondering if you were
looking
gonna
into that.
Yeah, are you guys gonna branch out to different products?
We do want to. It won't happen this year. Like I said, we're just going to continue with our lipsticks. And really, a lot of people ask us, like, why did you guys use lipsticks? So lipsticks, we did a lot of research, and, like, you can't really go wrong with a lipstick. And, like, lipstick is one of, like, the number one cosmetics that Latinas buy.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of people can wear, like, a full face of makeup and lipstick. And then some people hardly wear makeup and they wear lipstick. That's really why we started with that. And also with funding. So like Joanna said, like this project or business came from our own resources. And so we were limited with that. So it takes money to have more products. So we're like, okay, let's start small with one and then go from there. But it's been going great. So hopefully we will like to expand on different ones. Sometimes maybe next year.
Yeah.
Oh,
So right now
awesome.
we're kind of researching and testing some other products in the work. Maybe some remover, some brow products, or some under eye setter. So we're just testing some stuff right now, but nothing this year, like Leslie said. We just want to make sure that we kind of find that happy medium between like, keeping our lipsticks in stock and not having them out of stock. So by adding more products right now, it would just affect us in having our actual lipsticks in stock. So we want to make sure we do that for people who will have, like Leslie said, the fall colors coming out soon.
I
So
can't wait for the
great.
names that you come up with
Yeah,
that.
that's exciting.
I think of fall, I think of abuelita chocolate, I think of conchitas, I think of maranitos, buñuelos.
Yeah.
Holiday. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know we're working on that right now.
So fun. So
That's
when
the
will
that's
you?
the fun part.
Yeah, that is the fun part. So when will the restock? When will you be restocked so we can kind of tell our listeners, because everybody's already like messaged us that they're trying to get their Viva Cosmetics.
Luchadora's like so desirable right now.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. So we're going to restock this week. We were supposed to have them last week, but we had this fiasco with the shipping with the manufacturer, so we should be getting them this week. So they'll be up Thursday, Friday, available online again.
Perfect.
Neat. Oh,
Yay.
perfect.
Yeah. So our last question was, I read how some of the proceeds from your lip glosses go towards supporting women of color and helping them. What kind of resources is it contributing to? Are you guys able to pick that out, or are you guys just donating it, or how is that happening?
We actually want to include our followers in that. So we haven't decided on actual nonprofits or organizations that we're gonna donate to. And closer to the end of the year, what we want to do is do an engaging thing where people can tell us, where they think would be a good place to donate to. But that's something that we thought was near and dear to us. Include like a social cost to this. That even though it is a business, we want to give back to the business, and if we're successful selling units, we will give back from each unit. So that's one of the things. We do want to make it more where our customers will do like a poll or like something where they can tell us where they think. So that's want to make it more engaging.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea, because maybe you guys can do different organizations in different places and kind of help everywhere, and kind of spread the love a little bit. But I mean, just that just that you guys are even doing that with the proceeds, it's kind of like, it just goes back to what our culture is all about, and we always help each other, and you always have a place, almost like you always have a place to stay, with your Latino family and everything like that, and that's
they want to feed you,
yes,
feed you all the food,
yeah, come, right? Yeah, so I mean, that is so awesome, because that is the aura that you guys are putting out about yourselves and about the company, and like a lot of people are just coming into contact with you, and you guys are growing on Instagram so fast, and you guys gotten so many great beauty bloggers and everybody to back you up and use your product, and I know it's like everywhere out there, so that's just so awesome. But I can't wait to see what's next, and how you guys are going to keep on growing. And are you guys going to be at the next We All Grow Latina?
We were looking at that. It was interesting because like that it's a great place to like network. Like I love We All Grow, and like Anna, the founder, she's fabulous. And like all the connections we make are wonderful. So we're definitely hoping we can be there. So we'll see.
Yeah. I'm hoping
That's
to.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go this year too. It'll be my first time, but I'm really hoping that I can make it happen this year. So
yeah, it's a great experience.
yeah,
it's
Ruby.
An amazing
Yeah,
experience,
we were hearing about that from Ruby, and she was just telling us how much of an influence it was to her too. So
Hey, girls, did we talk about your favorite color?
yeah, what are your guys' favorite
Of
colors?
our
Each of you?
Yeah.
So I love the color Maria, or it's been a recent like most popular one. It's such like it's like a neutral brown.
It's kind of like really a terracotta. A lot of people compare it to like a terracotta color. Until you try it and you wear it, I feel like people think that it's like an orangey color, and it's really really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my favorite.
My favorite is Luchadora.
Oh yeah.
I love
Luchadora. Team Luchadora all the way.
Yes, I love Luchadora. And then my second favorite is the new one that just came out. It's Chingona. I love bright colors. So I love bright colors. So
yeah, and I'm more of like neutral. So I love Maria. Second place is Spanglish, and then from the new ones, I really like the Selena one. That one's really popular too.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I'm more neutral too. So I have Spanglish, and I do want to try Maria in Café con Leche.
Yeah.
So those are my next two that I'm gonna try out. Oh my gosh, ladies, thank you so much for taking this time out. We're so excited to talk to you, and you have no idea. So we just really want to thank you for taking the time out.
We've been patiently waiting for you, girls.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, we love talking to women like you guys, and like trying to make things happen, and at the same time doing things that you love to do. That's always inspiring. That's what we're about.
And you guys live in Texas, you said?
Yeah, we're in San Antonio.
Yes. Yeah, so whenever you guys want to come to San Antonio, you guys have a house here.
You got a place to stay.
Well, we were talking about to the girls. You know how we did the pop up with Hija de tu Madre and with Twisted
Have you guys heard of her?
Have you guys heard of them?
Actually, yes. I actually follow her on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, they're both amazing. They're really inspiring. I mean, for Hija de tu Madre, she's grown so fast in the last few months.
I love her
stuff. She
stuff.
only started selling in November. She's already at like 18K.
18,000.
Wow.
Damn.
She has amazing stuff. Yeah, she has
She has an amazing story. But we were actually talking about, because it was such a successful event for the pop-up shop, and we were actually even contemplating doing like a pop-up tour. So we might.
Should.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Yes, please keep us.
To go all over America.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
job in San Antonio.
Taking
definitely.
over
San
the lip
Antonio
gloss
for
Be like a
sure.
scene.
yeah, like a para. We call it the para me tour. So we should
Ah,
definitely hit up Texas. Hopefully,
for
that'd be really
sure.
cool to meet
That
you
would be
That
guys.
would be really
awesome.
neat. You let it. You need to keep in touch so we can definitely at least have lunch or do something and go support and hype it up. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and if we don't do that, I mean, if we go to We All Girl, we will definitely, have lunch or meet up as well. Hopefully, we get to
Yeah,
do that as well.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. We really
Thank you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank
No, no,
you.
Y'all
thank you so much.
take it easy. We'll see you guys soon.
Okay, besos,
All right,
besos.
thank you.
Besos.
Bye. Yeah,
Bye.
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you so much, Leslie and Joanna, for joining Girl Talkie Mas. And you guys, make sure you go and check out their lipsticks because they are
Selling like pan dulce.
pan dulce. There you go, selling like pan dulce. They are going crazy. Every time they restock, they're gone within a week or so, which they've been restocking pretty quickly. But uh, we'll have links on all our social media pages to them. So go ahead and go check them out and let us know if you are wearing Vive Cosmetics and which color is your favorite. We would love to hear it.
And don't forget to follow us on Stitcher, iTunes, and SoundCloud for more Girl Talking Moss episodes.
Yeah, you can hear all our episodes on there. And of course, you can follow us on all our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Girl Talkie Moss.